Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're taking a super exciting journey back in time, millions of years ago, to meet some of the most incredible creatures that ever walked our planet, dinosaurs. Get ready for 10 minutes packed with short, fun, and mind-blowing facts that will make you look at these ancient giants in a whole new way. If you love dinosaurs, or even if you just think they're kinda cool, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on more awesome content. Let's dive in. First up, let's talk about the OG celebrity dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. We all know T-Rex for its massive jaws and tiny arms, right? But did you know its bite force was estimated to be the strongest of any land animal ever? We're talking up to 12,800 pounds of force. That's like getting hit by a small truck, and those little arms? Scientists actually think they were surprisingly strong, possibly used to help it stand up or hold onto struggling prey. So, not just for high fives, apparently. Speaking of big, let's look at the absolute giants. The longest dinosaur ever discovered was the Argentinosaurus. Imagine a creature that stretched over 100 feet long. That's longer than 3 school buses lined up bumper to bumper. And its weight, a staggering 100 tons. Just picturing that moving through ancient forests is incredible. They were herbivores, by the way, meaning they munched on plants. Can you imagine the amount of salad they'd need every day to fuel that massive body? Now, for something a bit faster, ever wondered about the speed demons of the dinosaur world? While T-Rex could run, it wasn't exactly a sprinter. But smaller, more agile dinosaurs like Compsognathus were probably incredibly quick. They were tiny, about the size of a chicken, and likely darted through the undergrowth, chasing insects and small lizards. It's a completely different image from the lumbering giants we often think of. Here's a fun one. Dinosaur brains. You might think giant bodies mean giant brains, but that wasn't always the case. Stegosaurus, famous for its plates and spiked tail, had a brain about the size of a walnut. Yes, a walnut for an animal that could be 30 feet long. That's pretty small. It brings up a lot of questions about how they processed information and survived, doesn't it? Maybe they didn't need supersized brains to be super successful. And those plates on the Stegosaurus, scientists aren't 100% sure what they were for. Some theories suggest they were for defense, protecting its back. Others think they might have been used for temperature regulation, acting like big solar panels to warm up or cool down. And another idea is that they were for display, helping them attract mates or intimidate rivals. It's a great example of how much we're still learning about these ancient creatures. Let's switch gears to some awesome marine reptiles that lived alongside dinosaurs, even though they weren't technically dinosaurs themselves. Think of the Mosasaurus, the undisputed king of the ancient oceans. These beasts could grow up to 50 feet long, with powerful jaws full of razor-sharp teeth. They were the ultimate aquatic predators, preying on everything from fish to other marine reptiles. Imagine swimming in an ocean with one of those. Probably not the best idea for a beach vacation. Did you know that some dinosaurs probably had feathers? When we think of dinosaurs, we often picture scaly, reptilian skin. But paleontologists have found incredible fossil evidence showing that many dinosaurs, especially the smaller, carnivorous ones like velociraptors, were covered in feathers. This discovery completely changed our understanding of dinosaurs and strongly links them to modern birds. In fact, birds are essentially modern-day dinosaurs. Pretty mind-blowing, right? Speaking of velociraptors, the ones in movies are often much larger than they actually were. The real velociraptors were roughly the size of a turkey, though still incredibly fierce and intelligent predators. They likely hunted in packs, which would have made them formidable even for larger prey. So, while not quite the human-sized hunters from the big screen, they were still incredible animals. What about dinosaur eggs? Just like birds and reptiles today, dinosaurs laid eggs. We found fossilized dinosaur nests with eggs in them, giving us clues about their reproductive habits and parenting styles. Some dinosaurs, like Maiasaura, were even known as good mother lizards because evidence suggests they cared for their young in communal nesting sites. It paints a picture of surprisingly complex social behaviors. And here's a super cool fact. The word dinosaur was coined in 1840 by Sir Richard Owen. It means terrible lizard or fearfully great lizard in Greek. He came up with the name after studying the fossil remains of several large, extinct reptiles. He realized these creatures were distinct from modern reptiles and deserved their own category. And thus, the mighty dinosaur got its name. Another fun one, the world's largest complete dinosaur skeleton found is Sue, a T-Rex housed at the Field Museum in Chicago. Sue is over 40 feet long and almost 13 feet high at the hips. It's one of the most well-preserved and iconic dinosaur fossils ever discovered, giving us an unparalleled look at the anatomy of this magnificent predator. If you ever get a chance to see Sue in person, it's truly breathtaking. Have you ever heard of the Pachycephalosaurus? This dinosaur was basically a living battering ram. It had an incredibly thick, dome-shaped skull, up to 10 inches thick in some places. Scientists believe they used these massive domes to headbutt each other, either for mating rights or to establish dominance within their herds, much like modern-day bighorn sheep. Talk about having a thick skull, and what about the smallest dinosaurs? While many dinosaurs were enormous, there were also plenty of smaller ones. Compsognathus, as we mentioned, was about the size of a chicken. But some of the tiny feathered dinosaurs discovered in China, like Epidexipteryx, were even smaller, resembling modern magpies or jays. It reminds us of the incredible diversity that existed within the dinosaur family. Finally, let's talk about why they disappeared. The most widely accepted theory is that a massive asteroid impact around 66 million years ago, coupled with volcanic activity, caused a global catastrophe. The impact threw huge amounts of dust and debris into the atmosphere, blocking out the sun, leading to a nuclear winter that decimated plant life and, subsequently, the dinosaurs that depended on it. It was a truly cataclysmic event that changed the course of life on Earth forever. But even though the non-avian dinosaurs are long gone, their legacy lives on. We're still discovering new species, re-evaluating old theories, and marveling at the incredible diversity and adaptations of these prehistoric giants. Every new fossil brings us closer to understanding their world. And there you have it, folks, 10 minutes of super fun and fascinating dinosaur facts. I hope you learned something new and had as much fun as I did sharing these amazing details. Dinosaurs continue to inspire wonder and curiosity, reminding us of the incredible history of our planet. If you enjoyed this prehistoric adventure, please hit that like button, share it with your dino-loving friends, and subscribe to the channel for more exciting content. What's your favorite dinosaur fact? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.